Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. We elect a president for how many years? 4. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who vetoes bills? The president. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name 1 of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who was the first president? George Washington. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name your U.S. representative. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens. Serve on a jury. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the capital of your state? What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson.